synthetic growth hormones.
Before I even do say anything about artificial growth hormones, an organic hormone is what you need context of. An organic growth hormone, also known as somatotropin, I don't know if I read that right, is an amino acid that is responsible for the growth regulation of adolescence to young adulthood. But it is also responsible for certain chemical processes in your body, like metabolic functions, and operate as an inflammation marker when there is a systemic disturbance in your skin or anywhere in your body, such as an infection, trauma, or tissue injury. Artificial HGH, human growth hormone, however, is a man-made carbon copy of this that is produced by the pituitary gland. Synthetic HGH is found in countless products and prescription drugs, such as genotropin. Since I showed you what the protein actually looked like, here's an artistic interpretation of it. I didn't have enough colors. This is basically what it does. It appears when you go through puberty and stuff, but I think there's only one issue. It's the fact that some people don't grow up with the average amount of, the growth hormones that people usually have, and that's called human growth hormone deficiency. And that is mainly why people use artificial growth hormones. Yippee! Now, I don't want to go on and be like, oh, there are so many reasons why artificial growth hormones exist. But one of them is just typically to abuse the hormone. Now, I do not tend to use abuse in a mean way, but however, I do at the same time, because this is what really bugs me. According to Dr. Ross Breakville from the Meyer Sports Medicine and Orthopedic Center, he says in an article on WebMD.com, not WebMD is the file, by the way, that people turn to HGH in hopes that it will keep them feeling and looking youthful. Doesn't it literally do the opposite of that? It's supposed to make you, get taller, have a better metabolic function and other stuff. Why would it keep you looking youthful? In the name it says human growth hormone. You can't
look youthful if it's like that.
Anyway, although synthetic human growth hormones can be used to fix conditions that cause short stature, such as chronic kidney disease and Turner syndrome, there are several side effects that are listed by the Cleveland Clinic organization, such as carpal tunnel syndrome, increased insulin resistance and/or type 2 diabetes, swelling in your arms and legs, edema, joint and muscle pain, enlargement of breast tissue in people signed male at birth, and increased risk of certain cancers. I mean, I will give the artificial growth hormones benefits of the doubt. At least they do cure these things in both adults and children. Well, not necessarily cure, but more at least maintain. I guess to overall simplify it, human growth hormone deficiency is basically that one story where this guy makes a deal with the devil and his self looks super youthful forever and ever, while this random painting in his old childhood attic gets more decrepit and old as the years pass by. Personally, overall, I think this was a pretty cool gene to study, especially considering that Miss Warner told me that it was a pretty controversial kind of thing to study. So I just told you a bit of the basic stuff, I guess. So yeah, woohoo, yay! My final verdict, I guess, it's a pretty cool, artificial kind of gene. And even though people can be stupid with it sometimes, I guess, it helps. It helps people. It helps the children. It helps the adults. Wow, that's so cool. So yeah, that's the end of my video. Yeah, I hope you guys love it, and also to shout out to Cleveland Clinic for being my main source, even though there's like 10 other sources in the bibliography, which is in the Google Classroom. Bye.